Alrighty, we're gonna have J-Bach and Cheese Baller versus Muse and Buddha. The ever apparent. Let's see. So we're going to have Game and Watch and Fox. I'm sorry, Game and Watch and Lucas and Toon Link and Fox. Entry matchup. J-Bach just going straight to the sky at the moment, getting out of Cheese Baller's way basically. Trying to get basically to the center of the stage as possible, you know, as quickly as possible. And Muse and Buddha, they're a really strong first 30 seconds right here. Just getting J-Bach and Cheese Baller both at 80%. Game and Watch is now at kill percent, and so is Lucas now at 100. Buddha and Muse, they're doing such a wonderful job controlling the stage. They're basically not letting, well, and as I say that, Cheese Baller, ooh, a really nice PK fire snipe. Just seeing that he's right next to the blast zone and just going to snipe him out. So it has become a whole lot more even, but they're still going to have to deal with Muse being only at 40%. Especially now that Cheese Baller is dead. And so is Game & Watch. They are now one stock behind, basically. They're going to want to get They're going to want to get Muse killed as quickly as possible so they can even this up. However, Buddha, he's at a fairly high percent now. Fox is pretty light, and since fall speed doesn't, it's not accounted in survivability in Smash 4, Fox is really relatively easy to kill. Nice down smash by Buddha. J-Bach trying to get some bucket charge from the bomb. And finally getting that stock off of Toon Link. They're going to want to get Buddha to kill. Ooh! Do we have bucket on deck? I think so. It looks like Game & Watch is flashing. But Muse just cleaning it up. Oh no, we're not. Bucket's not on deck yet. Really close now. Now it should be. We're going to get some. Oh, it looks like he was trying to go for jab bucket maybe. Ooh, and that early kill, that bucket, evening it up. We are all now at one stock apiece. Both Cheese and J-Bach utilize, it doesn't matter how far they got behind, they were able to get really quick, low percent kills. However, as I say that, they're getting walloped at this moment. J-Bach just trying to throw out smashes, praying something will hit. Muse with a really nice bomb conversion. Muse really needs to be careful with throwing the. Oh, now it doesn't matter. Game & Watch is out. The only threat to his bombs. And now Cheese Baller is going to have to. He's going to have to take out this Fox. However, Buddha and Muse are such really strong. And I was going to say they're such really strong players that even if he takes one of them out, that it's still going to be a really difficult thing to win this match, being at about 100. But Muse and Buddha taking game one. And let's see, maybe we'll get the character switch. Maybe the Donkey Kong Jigglypuff team that I've seen fairly often from Cheese Baller and J-Bach. I mean, I've seen him do it. Jigglypuff is a wonderful character in doubles. She's completely booty in singles because of so many downfalls. That a lot of people are fairly familiar with, considering it's basically a meme to Buff Puff.
3, 2, 1, go!
We're going to go to Final Destination. There's no platforms here. It's not going to allow Muse to just run around and use the platforms to his advantage as extra just stomping grounds. However, it gives him a lot more range to just throw around bombs. However, this does, you know, compared to something like Smashville, Battlefield, to where Fox can't use as much combos. Ooh, and that was your main problem there. There's not much use in trying to edgeguard game and watch. It's so difficult that half the time you're just going to get stage spiked by that up B. Now this is looking like a different game. Cheeseballer and J-Bach, they're maintaining stage control. They're not letting Muse nor Buddha just set up shop. And now Muse and Buddha, they're doing a wonderful job just keeping him off that ledge. However, a nice F air by, ugh, I just cannot talk at this moment. Nice down smash by Sweet. She's just taking both of them off. Now they have a really large stock advantage. They need to make sure they just don't start getting outplayed like the previous game, to where whatever lead or the fact that they had it completely even, it just slipped away from their grasps. They just need to make sure that doesn't happen with this lead that they have. Muse not going to be enough to kill Cheeseballer. Wonderful DI by Cheese. That PK Fire doing a wonderful job at catching the fire, not the Firefox, the Fox illusion. It's just really good because it doesn't go in an arc like Ness's. It goes like, because Ness's goes diagonally. However, Lucas's it goes straight. And since Buddha's recovering fairly not the same way. And a nice back throw by Muse. Such a powerful move. I think it's the second strongest one in the game. She's trying to go for the PK Fire kill. They really need to get rid of Fox's stock. And Buddha needs to be careful not to lose it, because if they're set in that one-on-one situation to where both of them only have one stock left, and a nice spike by Cheeseballer. Unfortunately, J-Bach just floating blissfully where, and now it's back to being even. Muse is playing really carefully. He's just not getting into the fray. He's letting go. Ooh, and that bucket's going to kill. Now Muse has to be incredibly careful. He needs to try and kill Cheeseballer and play out of his mind to try to kill the fresh J-Bach. Just needs to be careful not to do anything that requires too much commitment, because it's going to make it to where he can be punished by either Cheese or J-Bach. I'm on pins and needles at this moment. My goodness. Ooh! That's going to be the stock. J-Bach and Cheeseballer taking game 2. Now let's see where Muse and Buddha are going to counterpick to. We're going to go to Town and City. This is going... I'm not sure how much I like this pick, because it's such a flat stage, especially whenever the platforms are gone for half of the match. And since it has such smaller blast zones on the side, like it's really dangerous considering how many kills Cheeseballer was getting with the PK Fire Gimps. They're trying to stall his descent, but unfortunately, the downbeat is not. Oh, I can't get a word out because J-Hawk has just killed himself, not recovering high enough for the up B. I think a little bit too low. It doesn't happen very often, but occasionally Game & Watch does not have enough vertical recovery. Vertical recovery. Now J-Hawk, he's just blissfully floating down. He's getting punished each time he does this. Because Buddha is caught on, he's just punishing the landing. And the up air going to take the kill. Cheeseballer's forward throw almost killing as well. He's trying to set that bomb trap, just, you know, trying to stage spike J-Bot. Nice up air by J-Bog, just staying that stock. And this game, it's fairly even. Even though Muse is at 90%, you know, Lucas is at 60, it's not going to take too much to tag on an extra 30%. Muse needs to be really careful not to lose his stock. He does not want the momentum to shift that much, especially on this Game 3 game. J-Bog trying to get cute, trying to help his partner get the up air with the toot-toot, the win box. Not going to be enough. Fortunately, this is not Brawl to where the air boxes were ridiculous. And Muse stuck between a rock and a hard place. And now, it's not going to matter that they had that stock advantage because Cheeseballer just got killed immediately afterwards. They're focusing their attention on Buddha, trying to get it to where they can isolate Muse. It's probably the good idea, you know, to make sure to try to get this stock off as as quick as possible. However, Muse should be doing the same thing, trying to get J-Bok out. Oh my, I thought we were about to see a one-on-one match right here with Cheese and Muse. And now we're going to have Muse and Cheeseballer finally singles, something I can commentate. And Muse just throwing things out. Unfortunately, you cannot throw that bomb straight at Lucas because he's just going to absorb it. As he's trying to, right there. It's not very often you see Toon Link's bombs just sitting there right on the ground. They're a lot harder to do compared to Link's. You can't just Z-drop it. And Cheeseballer, he needs to be really careful. He's just trying to get on the stage. Muse not letting him have any room right here. He's just throwing bomb. He's getting conversions, faking out the side magnet with the boomerang. Now Cheeseballer, he's just trying to get something in. He can't out-camp Toon Link. Toon Link's projectiles are so much better. Cheeseballer catching the bomb, trying to throw it up, trying to make it to where he's going to catch Muse's landing. Now he is following him straight up to the air. Muse trying to get down. He is throwing everything but the kitchen sink at this moment. She's not letting him exactly on the stage, and Cheeseballer getting that down smash, getting the game, winning the one-on-one one-stock game against Muse. A great showing by both of these teams.